After the Dalai Lama cancelled his visit, stinging condemnation from the Nobel laureate. He said the current administration was worse than apartheid.
Our government is worse than the apartheid government.
And the cleric warned the ANC not to be complacent with its majority.
Our government representing me, says it will not support Tibetans who are being oppressed viciously by the Chinese. Hey, Mr. Zuma, you and your government don't represent me.
In 2009, South Africa raised international eyebrows when it denied him a visa. 2 years later, a perceived reluctance to allow him entry. His representatives blamed Pretoria's hesitancy.
You can count how many days the government had, how many days the officials working at the embassy had to process it and to think, ponder, consult the senior officials in the Pretoria. They had enough time.
Opposition parties slammed government's indecision.
It is so unfortunate and a huge embarrassment for our country at this day and age that we are unable to play as per our constitution.
It is clear that South Africa once again has bowed before the pressure of its most important trade partner, China.
On this occasion, the South African government has lost its sovereignty by doing what China tells him to do, has lost its dignity.
International Relations insisted it had not denied the Dalai Lama a visa. It said the visa application was still being considered and rebuffed suggestions that China was pulling the strings.
South Africa is a sovereign country. We take decisions based on our domestic interest as a country, not influenced, not pressured, not bullied by anybody in the world. It is absolutely incorrect to suggest anybody would even attempt to influence South Africa. Not true.
The Desmond Tutu Foundation says the decision marked a sad day for South Africa. The Dalai Lama debacle has focused attention on the country's foreign policy. Rights groups say the policy is misaligned with the constitution. The spiritual leader has visited South Africa 3 times during the Mandela and Mbeki administrations. Since the 1959 Tibetan uprising, China has stepped up pressure on world governments not to accept the Dalai Lama.